Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Thursday, December 30th at 7:56 p.m. here in cold, windy, rainy California. I'm tempted to call this my COVID edition because I tested positive for COVID-19 yesterday. That is correct. You heard me correct. I tested positive for COVID-19. That is why you do not see my face, because I cannot go back to my office. And so I am recording this video at home. I don't have a good camera that I can use or a space that I can record in right now, as everything's topsy-turvy as we just moved in. But at any rate, wasn't able to get a video out to you for the last couple of days. But I am on the mend and feeling much better. That Omicron virus is not nearly as bad as the Delta variant was, thankfully. So I didn't lose my sense of smell or taste or anything like that. I never lost my ability to breathe, thankfully. So I'm going to be quarantined in this room for the next 5 days, and this is how my videos will appear. Got some important stuff to talk to you about regarding the market today. But before we get into the video, I want to let you know that I am starting a new tier in my Patreon starting on January 1st. A new tier is opening that I'm calling the Titanium level, in which I will offer a monthly group Zoom call. And so, yes, that will be available January 1st, so make it a point to check that out. All right, let's jump right into this. I was thinking about something the other day. I told you a story a few weeks ago about a side street by my daughter's school that nobody takes. And the morning after I recorded that video, that side street was packed full of people. And I thought to myself, more of my daughter's parents, my daughter's friends' parents, or the parents of my daughter's schoolmates, they must watch my videos. All of them must watch my videos, because the next morning, I thought, how is this possible? I just talked about this yesterday. And the very next morning, that side street is packed full of people. And it dawned on me that mass adoption, it happens. The masses figure out. When something is good, the masses figure it out. But it's almost impossible to predict the tipping point. It's almost impossible to predict the moment when the masses will figure it out. And so being an early adopter is tough, folks. And this is where we find ourselves in this moment of early adoption. Now, looking at this XLM chart, what we find is that there are multiple moments of early adoption. Here's the first moment. Actually, I'm going to use a date and price range so we can see how long this moment lasted. If you bought it here, you held that junk for 1,001 days. Actually, a little longer. Almost 3 years you held this junk, and you only made 244%. That is miserable for crypto. 244%. I mean, we're still, 300% up over last fall on Zilliqa, and we're still complaining. It's like Zilliqa's done nothing. I mean, in crypto years, in crypto profits, 244% is miserable for a 3-year hold. And you're probably thinking, man, this stuff is not doing nothing. But this is the stage when you become an early adopter, and all of a sudden you show up to that street and bam, everybody and their mama's there. And now you made a 4,380% profit in 77 days. Oh, but of course, then it broke down, right? For 119 days. You lost 89% of that. And so you're probably thinking, well, I guess that run was all I'm going to get. No. Bam. In the next 119 days, you make 11,554%. So between these two moves, after holding for 3 years and basically barely doubling your money, all of the sudden, over less than the next year, in the fourth year, let me get rid of these. In the fourth year, you 600x your money. 650x almost. That's 65,000% that you made in 4 years. But the first 3 years, nothing happened. So the first 3 years, this is the cost of early adoption. And then all of a sudden, bam. So here's what I'm seeing. Watch this. All right. You had this long lull, and then you had a move here that was 3,800%. And then you had a move here that was 12,000%. So you had a move up, a breakdown, and another move up. And now we break down and go into this lull. And then watch this. You have a move here that's almost 3,000%. And if we follow this same formula, this next move could be about 9,000%. And so if here's what I'm saying. Now, am I positive that this next move is going to be 9,000%? No, of course not. I mean, that would be about 100x from where we are, almost like 90x from where we are. Now, is that possible? Of course it's possible. Anything's possible. But here's what I'm saying. The point is, we always think, wouldn't it be awesome to come back and buy over here? Yeah, that'd be awesome. But you know what they're going to be saying a year from now? Wouldn't it be awesome to be able to come back and buy over here? Enough said. Shiba Inu. A coin, a token, an asset that's hated by crypto purists. And don't get me wrong, there's a side of me I am crypto purist in some senses of the term. I look for value in the asset. I care about fundamentals. However, primarily I care about technical analysis. And when I look at this Shiba Inu chart, let's take a look at this RSI. You know what this looks like to me? A higher low. So we had this downtrend, and all of a sudden, at this point at least, we're making a higher low. Now, let me tell you why that is significant. We're going to come over here and take a look at the total crypto market cap chart. First of all, we're making higher lows in the price. Now let's take a look at the RSI. Look what's happening in the RSI. We're making a higher low in the RSI. It's slight, but it's there. So this is the total crypto market cap chart. Higher lows in the price, slightly higher low in the RSI, which means we are recovering from the hidden bullish divergence. The market is beginning to turn. Now let's look at the altcoin market cap. Higher lows in the price, but look at the RSI. We're making a lower low in the RSI, which means that in the altcoin market cap, when you take Bitcoin out, by and large, for the altcoins, the hidden bullish divergence continues. Does that make sense? What does that mean? Now let's look at this Bitcoin chart. If we zoom in here on the price, let's just zero in on the price. Higher lows in the price. Now let's zoom in on the RSI. Look at that. Let's zoom in even further. We're making a higher low in the RSI. Slightly higher, but higher nonetheless, which means that Bitcoin's RSI looks just like the total crypto market cap RSI. What that tells me is that by and large, what we can expect is Bitcoin to break out, Bitcoin to recover from the hidden bullish divergence, or to play out the hidden bullish divergence ahead of the rest of the alts. I'm expecting Bitcoin to bounce and to break out, and at least to retest the top of this. And then I'm expecting the altcoins to follow. However, looking at the Shiba Inu chart, what we find is that Shiba Inu, like Bitcoin, is making a higher high in the RSI. You know what's not making a higher high in the RSI? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, look at that. I stand corrected, folks. I got this mixed up with another chart. BCH is recovering. It's making a higher high in the RSI. XRP is recovering. It's making a higher high in the RSI. XLM is recovering. It's making a higher low in the RSI. I keep doing that. Man, I keep saying higher high, higher lows. I'm talking about lows. All of those were lows. All of them that I said higher high in the RSI. No, it's a higher low in the RSI for all of those, okay? Forgive me. So we're seeing these higher, you know where we weren't seeing it? I was looking at the Theta token chart earlier today. Let me just make sure. No, I am seeing it in Theta. It is a higher low. Where was I not seeing it? All right. Now, MATIC, I was going to get to MATIC last because MATIC, it's the most bullish chart right now that I'm looked at today or in quite a while in crypto. It's the most bullish altcoin on the market right now, but I'll come back to that in a moment. But what I'm seeing is that it could happen any moment, folks. The reason why meme coins have value is because of mass adoption. Listen, even though they're mostly pump and dumps, the value of meme coins is that they capture the imagination of the masses. And I'm sorry, I'm all over the place tonight, folks. My brain is not exactly on point. Forgive me. Yeah, I'm tempted to do this whole video again, but I'm not. I'll just do a better one for you tomorrow. Moving on to SLP. This has been one of the biggest disappointments for me of the year. Well, maybe not one of the biggest, but a disappointment for sure. It's down 93%. It's at an all-time low. I can't even chart how low it's going to go simply because it's never been this low before. So there's no support. However, what I can say is we are way oversold. So, I mean, at a certain point, this has to become too good to skip. And the buyers are going to have to start sucking this stuff up. I mean, I might buy a few more of these just to kind of lower my cost basis. Because I feel like I kind of bought it. I don't know. I don't remember where I bought it. Probably on this candle here somewhere. Substantially down from where I bought it. But I don't sell at a loss. I'm just not going to do it. That's just one of my rules. I mean, under most circumstances, I would not sell at a loss. And especially for this one, I didn't put in my whole life savings or anything. DODELON. A couple of my patrons asked me to chart this. And so I'm charting this. What am I seeing with DODELON? We are in a bull pennant, which is bullish. And the RSI is making a higher low, which is bullish. And, I mean, who knows how long we have to consolidate within this bull pennant before we take off. But that is a bullish candle pattern, and that is bullish RSI. There's not a whole lot of information here because it's relatively new. But if I was holding it, I would continue to hold it. But remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not telling you whether or not to buy it or whether or not to sell it. I'm just telling you what I see in the chart. So anyway, I think there's a number of assets here in the market that we've been waiting for so long to see a breakout. And it's like that street next to my daughter's school. You never know. You never know when one day you're going to show up and there's cars everywhere and there's huge green lines. of folks just cramming that little street. And then that's when we're going to get irritated that it wasn't so easy. It's not so quick, not so cheap for us to buy the stuff we love. And we're going to long for the days when we were able to buy XLM for 26 cents. All right, folks, that's enough tonight. Thanks so much for listening. I appreciate each and every one of you. Do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment if you would. Also, above all, make it your aim to sleep in peace, wake in joy, and walk in love. This is Cryptogenic, signing out.